painting Bird of Paradise right now. I'm using cadmium yellow for this one, and a little bit of the cadmium orange, starting with a very light wash, very light yellow, cadmium yellow, and then gradually add in more concentrated yellow. It's a bit of cadmium orange, a little bit. By the way, this is watercolor. Right now I'm using a combination of Winsor & Newton and also, well, mostly Winsor & Newton Cotman, and number 8 round brush. It's for this Bird of Paradise. It may seem very colorful, but actually you don't need to use a lot of different colors. You get what I mean after this. Well, always add the darker color while it's still a little bit wet, so that it looks more natural. So this is the cadmium yellow and cadmium orange. Well, it's called, cadmium red pale. Alright, so I'll just paint all the ones with the yellow color first. Very light and watery, and then more concentrated cadmium yellow, especially at the sharp edge here and here, and then the cadmium red pale. Make this a little bit different, so I'll add in a bit of red. Add in a bit of red here to brighten it up a bit. See how light it is when I start with the yellow, and then add in a more concentrated one. So I repeat the same process. A little bit of red. And if you think that there's too much here, you can just wash your brush and dry it up on the tissue paper and just wipe it off. So for thinner lines, I'll use number 0 round brush. If you can control your brush well, you can use the same brush. Now I'm gonna add a bit of cobalt blue. I'll test the color first. I'll just test it here. See how it looks like. Maybe I add in a bit of cerulean blue. A bit of cerulean blue and a bit of cobalt blue. That's the blue I want. Okay, I'm just gonna wet that. There's a bit of blue here, very light one. Just gonna wet this place, this area, and then with the concentrated blue, I'll just paint this lightly. Well, because this is a 300 GSM cotton, 100% cotton watercolor paper, so it absorbs very quickly. So when you were to apply the color, you have to do it quickly. I'm using this one. It's the Bao Hong watercolor paper, 100% cotton, acid free, 300 GSM. So I'm gonna paint this part here. Same thing, I'm gonna wet this place first, wet this area. This is a technique that you call wet on wet. Means you apply wet paint on a piece, on the paper that is wet. I'm gonna apply some red. See, when you apply wet on wet, this is the very nice soft effect that you get, which I really like, because then you can even add in like a little bit of yellow here, apply more yellow over here. You see how the red went up a bit to the blue? I like the effect of it being so like naturally merged in. Gotta put the purple here. So to get the purple, you can actually just take the blue that we used just now, and you add it in, mix in with a bit of the red, and then you get the purple. Or you can just straight take the color from your color palette, because we just need a little bit of purple. So I'm gonna do everything very light. Just add in a bit of more concentrated paint over here. Okay, we're gonna do this part here. As for the green here, I will mix the cerulean blue with cadmium yellow. I mean, you can take straight away from your color palette, sap green, but I like to mix cerulean blue with, this is cerulean blue, I mix with a cadmium yellow. That's how you get this beautiful green here. And if you want it to be a darker green, then you add more blue, right? I'm just gonna add a bit first. So I would always start with very light. This is too dark. Okay. Very light. Bit of yellow here. Then I'll add in the more concentrated paint. So if you want a darker value, then you just add more blue into it. So for this, I add more of a cerulean blue. Step in some yellow here. So this is a folded leaf. So this is the edge of the leaf, which is a bit jagged. Okay. And here's the center line. So the center line will be a bit like red. Just add in a bit of red mixed with a bit of orange. Or you can use burnt sienna. It's the center line. It's the center. So it doesn't have to be very detailed, right? It's just that instead of like using a lot of colors, a lot of bright colors, I just like how the soft looking effect that I get. Alright, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it. Bye bye. Bye.